Don't jump. The words cut through the cold air like a blade. The girl at the roof's edge flinched and turned her head, startled. Her hair was whipping wildly in the wind, her hands shaking, her eyes red from crying. And she was pregnant. Very pregnant. I froze. I wasn't supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to see this. I was only on the roof because I needed air, or maybe because I needed a moment to stop myself from falling apart. Please, I said quietly, taking a slow step forward, don't jump. She stared at me with hollow eyes. Don't come closer, she whispered, voice breaking. I swear I'll fall. I raised my hands, showing no threat. Okay, I said softly, I'm staying right here. The wind blew hard again and she staggered. My heart jumped into my throat. You're pregnant, I said gently. You shouldn't even be standing this close. She laughed, a broken, painful sound. That's why I'm here, because of the baby. I took a shaky breath. This wasn't a stranger's problem. This was happening in my building, the skyscraper with my name on it. I was the CEO, but at that moment, I wasn't thinking about responsibility or reputation. I was thinking about her and the tiny life inside her. What's your name? I asked. She looked down at the street hundreds of feet below. I don't matter. That's not a name, I replied. Try again. Her lips trembled and she whispered, Lena. Okay, Lena, I said softly. I'm Daniel. I know who you are, she said bitterly. Everyone knows who you are. That stung more than I expected. Then you know, I said softly. I'm not the kind of man who walks away when someone needs help. She shook her head. I'm not someone worth saving. I took a slow, careful breath. Lena, why are you up here? She closed her eyes tightly, tears streaming down her cheeks. Because the father of this baby left me. Because my family threw me out. Because I have nowhere to go, because I'm tired. Her voice cracked completely. And because I can't do this alone. My chest tightened. I knew that feeling too well. I don't have anyone, she whispered. You do now, I said. She looked at me as if she wanted to believe it but couldn't. You're lying. I'm not, I said. I know what it feels like to stand exactly where you're standing. Her eyes widened. You tried to jump. I swallowed hard. No, I said, but I wanted to, many times. She turned fully toward me now, her grip on the railing shaking. Why? She whispered. I exhaled. 3 months ago I lost my wife, I said. She was pregnant. We were expecting our first child. My voice cracked as the memory stung. A drunk driver hit her car. I didn't even get to say goodbye. Lena covered her mouth, horrified. I continued, my voice raw. I spent nights sitting exactly where you're standing, thinking maybe the pain would stop if I just leaned forward. A tear slipped from my eye. But I didn't jump, and now I'm here, talking to you. She stared at me, heartbroken. Why are you telling me this? She whispered. Because I want you to understand something, I said, taking the first step closer. Pain lies to you. It tells you you're alone. It tells you you're worthless. It tells you no one will care. Another step. But pain doesn't know the future. Pain can't see the people you haven't met yet. Pain can't see the child who hasn't been born yet. Pain can't see the way your life changes in ways you never expected. She was crying uncontrollably now. But she didn't step back. Lena, I whispered, please take my hand. She stared at my outstretched hand like it was something holy. I'm scared, she whispered. I know, I said, but being scared doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're still fighting. The wind blew again hard. She wobbled dangerously. I lunged. My arms wrapped around her, pulling her away from the edge with every ounce of strength I had. She collapsed into me, sobbing so hard her whole body shook. I held her like she was something fragile and precious. It's okay, I whispered. You're safe, I've got you. She buried her face in my chest. "I don't even know you," she sobbed. "You will," I said. "You're coming with me." She pulled back slightly, confused. "What do you mean?" "I mean," I said firmly, "you're not going back to the streets. You're not sleeping in shelters. You're not fighting alone. You're coming home with me." Her eyes widened. Why would you do that?" I cupped her face gently. "Because I couldn't save my wife," I whispered, "but I can save you." She broke completely then, clinging to me like I was her last anchor in the world. I carried her downstairs, called a doctor, fed her, gave her a place to sleep. And when she woke up, she found me sitting beside her bed. "Why are you still here?" she asked softly. "Because you need someone." "And why me?" she said, tears in her eyes. "Because fate didn't let me save my child," I said softly, "but it brought me someone who still has a chance." She stared at me, stunned, and whispered, "You don't even know who the father is." I shook my head. "I don't care." And then she told me. The truth nearly knocked the breath out of me. The father of her child was my late brother. The brother I hadn't spoken to in 2 years. The brother who hid his entire life from me. The brother who died owing me the apology he never gave. And now, the last piece of him was inside this girl I just saved. I sat back, stunned, trembling. Lena watched me, terrified I would hate her, reject her, throw her out. Instead, I took her hand. "That child," I whispered, voice breaking, "is the only family I have left." She sobbed again, collapsing into me. "And you," I said softly, "are not going anywhere." And from that night on, I wasn't saving her. We were saving each other.